Welcome to Academic Jams. So today's topic will be based on what we call projectile motion. So the basics of projectile motion is what we call kinematics. Kinematics is usually we're dealing with motion in one dimension, but when it comes to projectile motion, we're dealing with motion in two dimensions. So the way projectile motion is you have motions in the y-axis and motions in the x-axis. So the way it is, we know, guys, when something is moving vertically upward, which means gravity has impact on that thing. Then when something is moving in a linear way, we know gravity has no impact on that. So from this, for x, we can say the distance covered is equal to what? Just velocity times what? Time. So this equation is applicable here in the x-axis. Then when we come to the y-axis, it means all those three equations of motions will be applied, which are, the first one is, we know S is equal to what? Ut plus half at squared. The other one is, we know V squared is equal to what? U squared plus 2as. And the last one is V is equals to U plus what? At. But some prefers to use V naught. It is the same thing. V naught or U, it is one and the same thing. So, guys, we know X and Y. X and Y represent what? Distance. So, where we are seeing S, we're going to put a change in distance. So, for this one, we know this one is used in the X, and these are for x-axis. So for the x-axis, we are going to say the change in x is equals to what? V change in x, and remember this V change in x is initial times t. So since it is initial, I can say delta x is equals to uxt. So you can write it like this, or you can put a symbol for initial. It is one and the same thing. So we have this equation. Then let's also manipulate this. And always remember, for a projectile motion, remember, it is going like this. So it means the gravity is always given a negative. So where there is gravity, it's the same as acceleration. So we are seeing A, we're going to put in a change in gravity. So let's manipulate those three equations. So we have change in y is equal to ut minus half gt squared. Then the other one is V squared is equals to U squared minus 2gt times 2g, then change in what? Change in y. Then we have the last one, which is V is equals to U minus gt. So guys, these are the equations that are used under projectile motion. Then you have things like change the horizontal range. So the horizontal range, they're just referring to the distance, which is delta x. Then if they want you to calculate the time, you're just going to use these three equations. So this is the basics of what we call projectile motions. Then in the next phase, I'll upload a video concerning calculation of projectile motion.